What's going on, YouTube? My name is Lego Brian Productions, and today I have something very important to share with you guys. So, stay tuned for what's about to happen. Well then, you're probably wondering, Brian, what's so excited about being on YouTube? Well, for one, YouTube's very exciting. But the reason why I'm on here is, no, not to show you any of these videos, no, that are really cool. But I'm here to show you something. I have a little news for you guys. I haven't been here all weekend. I was meaning to make this video beforehand. Also, thank you for those 3 people who watched that video, or 2 actually. Thank you for enjoying the fall of Poland and the new rise of the Czech Republic. I actually have a new episode that's still in the works. It's been a while, but I'm gonna finally get it done, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and it's gonna be good. We're gonna continue that series. But I thought, why not do like a series that was, I don't know, just a little bit like different kind of thing from everybody else doing, because everybody's done Europe, everybody's done Asia, most people done the world, most people done the United States. That's the ones I've seen. I've only seen those. I've only seen 1 or 2 Africas, and I've only seen a few alternate future of the planet. But I'm like, how about we go way back in time, not alternate history of Europe or the Americas or Asia. How about alternative history of Pangea? Yeah, you're probably thinking there, what's Pangea? Well, according to Google Docs, or Google, which I will now search up here. I will now search up Google. Pangea. Pangea. I'm going to search a definition because it doesn't actually give me it here. Pangea is a hypothetical supercontinent that included all current land masses, believed to have been in existence before the continents broke apart during the Triassic and Jurassic periods. And you can kind of see on this map how it's Eurasia, North America, South America, Africa, India, Australia, and Antarctica. And those are all formed Pangea. And scientists believe this is what the continents were before they split up at the continental drift. So I'm like, well, first we're going to need a map. And this is actually exciting because I'm really excited about this, because this is the first one I've actually gotten to do with my, making my own map, because I've always, for the Europe one, obviously I found one. And the Europe one will be better. It's just that I haven't had the time really to do it, because I'm annoyed because every time I repaint something, it turns back to green, or every time I undo it, at certain times it stops. It just annoys me a lot. So, and I've actually figured out that if I just save it before I do the battle, I just have trouble with battling. Anyways, I just thought of a good idea now. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what I've been working on for the past. I worked on it last week and a little bit today as well. It's almost dinner time for me. But no, I found a map. Obviously, I found a map of Pangea, and I used the map that was this one, except it was not labeled like this. It was, well, was it labeled? No, it wasn't. It was shoot. Let me look up Pangea map, because map. See, this is the Pangea map I used. Was not that one. This one. This was the Pangea map that I used. I know you're probably not going to like me, but I did kind of erase the borders, and I did kind of put my own countries in here, and actually already some of these are already exactly like the countries are. You can already tell it's North, South, Africa, and the mix, and then Eurasia up there. But I thought, instead of making the actual continents, why not just make, I don't know, fictional countries, like countries that I think could have existed. I don't know, but obviously they couldn't have. I think this is really cool how they were able to put Africa and they put all the countries into like a squished kebab like this. It's really funny. But no, I will show you. Are you ready? You better be ready. I've been working on it in Photoshop for a while now, but you probably already got a glimpse of it. But 3, 2, this is a little sneak peek for you guys. The series is going to start in a few days, but here's a little sneak peek. So 3, 2, 1, there we go. I know, I'm going to let that take in. I'm going to let that sink in right now. Sorry if my Photoshop's showing up all the way, but I had to do something. Are you just in awe right now? Like, this is so cool. Yeah, it took me a while. Also, don't worry about the Sword Islands. They will be claimed by one of these. I'm going to give a little bit of backstory on these and why I kind of named them this way and why they're split up that way. Obviously, there's... Oh, no. This name is not correct. Whoops. But now I've spent a little over a couple hours on making this map, and also I have some things on. I have this cool thing on, which allows it to look like that. And then I also have the map thing here, which is like a grid, which is kind of cool as well. So I have the normal thing, and I use this brown one and make it a little bit more dark and kind of old looking, because obviously Pangea was a long time ago. Obviously didn't have stuff like this back then, but I'm just going to label it like that because I want to. So, yes, obviously I had to change this off of stuff I saw on YouTube. Mostly Rectangular's Mapper, who's actually subscribed to me. Go check him out if you haven't. But he's subscribed to me. He's got 1,000 subs. He originally, when I saw what he was actually doing, I was like amazed. I was like, first I got into mapping. I'm like, I don't like mapping at all. I don't like what they're doing. They're predicting the future, and I don't like seeing countries go down. And I don't like seeing countries being changed. I didn't like change. But then I thought, oh, my names are messed up. But then I thought, wait a second. I actually got interested in it. And I'm like, wait, isn't a mapper subscribed to me? So that's when I got inspiration for it. I've already done Europe. And these names are all made up, by the way. They're not like out of... And I'm not actually going to tell you where I got them from. Some of you can already tell where I got them from, but some of them you probably can't. Like, obviously, these ones. I'll show you I have all the flags that I made, custom made. You'll probably recognize the flags immediately as I show you them. But, yeah, so we have the flag over here. We have the country name. This is where the title of the episode is going to be, kind of like Alternative History of Pangea Part 1. Kind of something like that. That's what Rectangular's Mapper did. This is where the country's going to speak. This is where you're going to put the flag. Obviously, the text is going to have to be removed, or just make it hide. Country name is going to be hidden, or no, the country name is going to show up like one of these guys. The wars, there's going to be 2 country names, or 2 country flags here. Or I might just put a flag versus flag, and if I need to compact them, I just do like that. Alliances, we're going to have different squares, and they're going to be different colors to form in different alliances. Right now, they're not in any alliance. They're just independent countries right now. Chance for World War, I'm going to have a percentage sign over here, just to see what the percentage is. Rankings, we're going to have country names from 1 to 11. I could have done 1 to 12, but I realized I needed that. Military, we're going to have the numbers of the countries. There's only about 6 countries. I made 7 originally, called Ostia, based off of Australia, and I forgot to put it in this one. But when I drew it on the paper here, I forgot Basel. That's actually how you pronounce it. I forgot Basel. I'm drawing Austria on here, or Australia on here. It doesn't really matter. I'm actually probably going to get rid of Inner Sea because that doesn't need to be there. And Sword Islands will probably change to Sword Islands, like along there. I haven't edited that area yet. But anyways. But no, I would just do a poll in the corner about like what we want to do. Like which one do you want to win. And then I'll do that. And the one that gets the most vote will do. But right now, I just kind of want you to think, right as you're typing your comment of question, I want you just to think, just maybe give this video a like if you want to see this, if you want to see more of this, and if you will enjoy and support the series, please do let me know in the comments down below, or just, yeah, just let me know in the comment, because I always look at my comments. I never get any, so I don't actually get a chance to look at them, because I never really look at them because I don't get any, but. Yeah, so now we're going to go on to, so yeah, you probably tell I've already shown you where everything's going to go. We're obviously going to put the country names. We're going to put, all the alliances are going to join. And by the way, we're going to stay on this one island. we're not building. I might try and draw a little island over here and just kind of separate, like maybe a new continent will form down here, and maybe Pangea will eventually split up. Like I'm gonna actually make it split, and then eventually I'll make it so that it actually looks like the world. Like eventually towards the end, this obviously part will not be this shape. It'll be a little bit bigger to fit the world. So eventually it'll kind of just like after episode it'll kind of split up, and then eventually it'll form into the world we have today. I'll probably go from my drawn version to the actual, like an actual picture of the world version, but kind of do a cool transition like that. And obviously, I'm going to not label all the countries. I'm probably just going to have a landmass of Earth. And then eventually, a country's going to pop up, or eventually, after the alternate history of Pangea, I'm going to do an alternate history of the world. So, stay tuned for that. I just got that idea. Once this splits up and becomes the world, like the world we know today, it's going to end. So even if we do like 50 episodes, it's going to end. Like there's no, I know we're like, oh, 50 episodes. So yeah, it takes a long time for that to split. It took 70 million years for it to split. Like it lasted for 70 million years until it split. So don't be mad at that. And also, yeah, so now I'm going to show you the flags because it's been rambling on. So here, give me your thoughts on this. Here's the Eurasian Empire flag. So, and I'm going to tell you what each part stands for. We also have the Federal Republic of Eurasia. It'll probably just be the monarchy or the Kingdom of Eurasia, which I'll probably change that to. I don't know why I put Federal Republic. That's from the actual original Eurasia flag that I found on the internet. Somebody made. The 4 stars represent the 4 main departments, or like city-states, like states within the kingdom. So kind of kingdoms within kingdoms. Like the 4 kingdoms that make up the Eurasian Empire. So we have, so it's not the, it's the Kingdom of Eurasia, but we have 4 empires within Eurasia, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna name those yet. I might have to split it in order to name them. But then, obviously, you have a crest for standing for the a blue crest for standing for the strong knights and the strong army they have. And the crown stands for their monarchy. The fist stands, I don't know what the fist actually stands for in real life, but I'll just say that stands for like the people's freedom, the freedom of the people that the people have. I didn't crop it, don't know why. This is a blank flag, by the way. This is a fully custom made flag. Some of these now we're going to be getting flags that have been edited. So, Germania flag. It's Germany's flag, but with a green part and the Rebel Alliance, just because Germania, I don't know, it just kind of looks pretty cool, and I don't know if I should, let me know if I should change any of these flags, and if you really like them, just, actually, tell you what, do this right now. As you're watching this video, please comment down your favorite flag. At the end of the fight, when I'm done showing you these flags, I'll bring this up again, but make sure at the end of this flag, make sure you list down your favorite flag. Don't list them now because you haven't seen all of them. But next is Byzale. I haven't changed this yet because I simply don't really want to. Yes, this is Brazil's flag with swords behind it, and the diamonds obviously cut out. It looks a little weird. But I might have to change this Odem em Progresso, which I think means like progress towards unity. I don't know. But that's Brazil's flag. The sword stands for the hard and cruel fighters they are. And obviously the diamond stands for something else. But yeah. And here we have Armica. That's actually how I pronounce it. It's not Armica. It's not Amica. It's Armica. Yes, it is based off the United States flag. I tried to make these stripes bigger. It just didn't work. So I changed all the stripes to purple. I erased all the stars. I put palm trees and an Indian just because that's a Native American chief kind of thing. Kind of just to symbolize that. The trees symbolize their love of nature, and the Indian symbolizes their the great tribes that live within the country. Next we have Afronesia. Oh, sorry. the Republic of Afronesia. I decided to put that there just because I had to put something there. This is the African Union flag, just without the Africa in the middle, and I just put an elephant because that's what I figure and is in Africa. And yeah, I don't know what everything stands for, but the elephant stands for they're also the wildlife. The stands for the wildlife that lives in the country, which is actually on the coast. It's kind of by maybe a savanna, little dry desert. I don't know. Anyways, elephants can live in it. New Zealand. Where do I get started with this one? It is New England's flag. Well, not New England. Sorry. United Kingdom's flag. But just different colors. I love it, though. I was trying to do New Zealand's flag. That's actually what it's based off of. But actually, I'm like, wait, New England? England. That's its flag, right? Yeah, no, that works, right? So even though New Zealand and New England are actually really far away from each other, I decided to use this for New Zealand's flag, or New Zealand's flag, because it just looks pretty cool. Now, Austria's flag is not sadly going to be revealed because I don't have it, and I didn't make it because I didn't make the country. So these flags are going to be popping up in this icon over here, and also their country names. Obviously, we have Germania, Byzale, Eurasian Empire, the Republic of Afronesia, Armika, and New Zealand. That's actually how it's pronounced. It's New Zealand. Not New Zealand. Not New Zealand. It's not New Zealand. Or I already said that. Not New Zealand. New Zealand. It's New Zealand. Say it? New Zealand. Byzale. It's not Azale. It's not Bezale. It's not yeah, it's not that. It's Byzale. Okay? It's Germania. It's not Germany. It's not Germana. It's not Germania. It's Germania. Eurasian Empire. I don't know how to say that. And Afronesia. That's just actually easy. It's easier than some of the other names. Most of these names, like all these ones across here, are the ones I made up. And these two, I just kind of took them from reference. Anyways, so that's going to be pretty much it for this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and a little bit of maybe a little subscribe. See the subscribe button? Yeah, you might need to do that. Also, turn on notifications so you can get a sneak, kind of a first look at every one of my videos as soon as they upload, which is going to be cool. And also, subscribe to lots of mappers. Also, I hope mappers watch this video and maybe get inspiration or get have cool thoughts on it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you, gamers and builders and mappers and everybody else, all later.